This is United Network News with Sunny Galt, Calen, Kimberly Gogan, and our field messengers from around the world. Here's today's real news.
It's Monday, July 7th, 2025, and here are today's stories. In Uzbekistan, thousands of young people are graduating, but with too few local jobs, many are packing their bags for work abroad. What's driving the country's labor migration? Looking for a better morning routine? Field Messenger Sophia shares how a simple grounding practice helps her stay centered and focused, all before breakfast. The NHS app is getting a major upgrade, but will it make healthcare easier or just more confusing? We break down what's changing and why some are pushing back. Egg prices are finally coming back down after months of frustration. CJ has the latest from your local grocery aisle. Starlink's dream of connecting Africa is running into some very real roadblocks, from red tape to politics. Why isn't the signal coming through? And meet the yoga-loving grandma crisscrossing Europe in her camper van. Emma brings us a story full of freedom, nature, and a dash of downward dog.
Uzbekistan's economy relies heavily on labor migration due to its large population and limited job opportunities. Each year, a significant number of students graduate from secondary or vocational schools, but only a small portion move on to university. The economy doesn't generate enough jobs to accommodate most of the new workforce, leaving many without local employment opportunities. As a result, a substantial number of people, particularly from rural areas, seek work abroad.
In recent years, this trend has only grown. Recent data from the central bank shows in 2024, the number of labor migrants from Uzbekistan jumped significantly, with 6.2 million citizens heading abroad for work. Remittances grew by 30%, hitting 14.9 billion, while Kazakhstan and Russia are still the most popular destinations. More Uzbek workers are heading to the European Union. Poland led the way, issuing 21% of EU work visas to Uzbeks, followed by Lithuania, Germany, and Latvia. The UK seasonal work program continues to attract migrants, with Uzbek nationals receiving more than 4,000 seasonal visas in 2023, accounting for 13% of all UK-issued seasonal work visas. Migration to South Korea is on the rise too, thanks to education and job opportunities, while Turkey is seeing more Uzbek labor migrants due to better economic stability and more residence permits being issued. Let's hear what the locals think about migration.
Remittances from migrant workers play a crucial role in Uzbekistan's economy, supporting many families. Meanwhile, internal migration has increased, with people moving from rural areas to cities like Tashkent in search of better opportunities. So let's ask people what's the top reason for people in Uzbekistan to go abroad and what are the most popular destinations.
Nowadays, students are going abroad to build their careers, as the modern world demands.
First of all, one of the reasons I would say is that it is very difficult to get into our local universities. Studying might be easier, but getting admitted is the hardest part. I'm currently preparing for university admission myself, and it's really challenging. Also, there are more career growth opportunities abroad.
Mostly it's countries like America, Germany, England, Korea, and Japan. Most people go to Germany and the USA. Also, it is a bit more difficult to go to the US now. Students can go there through work and travel programs to gain work experience.
I know that popular destinations for work include Korea, Germany, Russia, also Japan.
We mainly need medical professionals, teachers and educators. Doctors are especially in demand.
In terms of what we do here in Uzbekistan, we have almost a $15 billion investment in this country. And the resources that we lack are engineers, environmental, social individuals. We also require engineers who have electrical backgrounds in terms of large construction. And then obviously the other big need that we have in this country is for construction engineers.
Poverty and unemployment are still big challenges in Uzbekistan, making life difficult for many families. For countless households, the money sent back by Uzbek labor migrants is a crucial lifeline, helping to reduce poverty across the country. To tackle these issues, Uzbekistan launched the Agency of External Labor Migration in 2018. The agency helps workers find opportunities abroad by offering training, language classes, and ensuring fair working conditions. They've also signed agreements with foreign employers and even helped deported citizens with travel costs, making it safer and easier for Uzbeks to work overseas. Going through official programs opens up better opportunities, too. In addition to manual labor, jobs in developed countries now include roles in medicine, engineering, hospitality, and more, with better pay and 8-hour workdays.
In the case of Uzbekistan, for example, it's a lot of temporary migration, so meaning that people go and work abroad overseas for a couple of years, and then they return to their home country. This is in contrast with some other countries where migration is more permanent, so people go outside and don't come back. But in the case of Uzbekistan, it's a lot of temporary migration. And if we think about the divide between low and high skill migration from Uzbekistan also tend to be low skilled as opposed to high skilled, meaning that it's mostly people with low levels of qualification that go and work overseas.
Not everyone migrates through official channels, and this can lead to serious challenges. Unofficial routes through the Balkans are a big concern, with telegram groups connecting migrants to unreliable brokers. Many face hardships like overcrowded housing or having their passports withheld, even after paying large fees. Seasonal jobs arranged by private agencies often leave workers stranded or forced into informal work. Despite these struggles, families still see migration as a financial lifeline, with remittances helping improve living conditions, education, and health care back home. However, children left behind often face difficulties, living with extended family and taking on adult responsibilities too soon, which can harm their education, mental health, and daily lives.
Labor migration brings both opportunities and challenges for Uzbek families, while remittances. Labor migration brings both opportunities and challenges for Uzbek families. While remittances improve financial stability, the emotional and social impacts are significant. It also has long-term effects on Uzbekistan's society and economy. The loss of skilled workers can cause brain drain, slowing the development of key industries. Additionally, it can create labor market imbalances, with shortages in some professions and oversupply in others.
Starting your day with grounding can help you feel focused and energized. UNN Field Messenger Sophia shares her personal self-care routine to inspire your mornings.
Good morning. My name is Sophia and I am a field messenger for UNN. Today I'm reporting from Munich in Germany. And I like to show you a little bit about how I do my own self-care every morning, particularly in days like this, preferably outside, to get ready for the day and grounding and centering myself. What I do for my well-being, I use the morning hours. Every day is different. After heavy rainfalls, I am today at a little cold creek where you can do walking like a stork to the cold water, according to the therapy of Pater Kneipp. That is the best what you can do for blood circulation, get you up and running. And once I'm done with that, you will see me here in the lawn doing varieties of my exercises, some stretching, or some yoga postures, or what I most love is a series of my Qigong. Now today I came with a bike, and here I greet the morning sun whilst I ground with my exercises, followed by a meditation. That keeps me up and running every day as much as needed. Thank you for watching.
The NHS app is getting a major upgrade this year. It first launched in 2018 to help people manage their healthcare more easily, like booking appointments and ordering prescriptions. But with the app growing so much, some people question if it really saves time and resources or just makes healthcare feel more complicated.
England's National Health Service, or NHS, is one of the biggest single-payer health systems worldwide, offering everything from general practitioner or GP visits and hospital treatments to public health programs and mental health services. Recently, the NHS has been under pressure due to growing demand, an aging population, and stretched resources. To help solve the problem, they launched their own app and released it to the public.
Your NHS app, free to download on your smartphone or tablet from the App Store or Google Play. Not feeling well? Get trusted advice at your fingertips, anytime, anywhere. Can't remember the name of that medicine the doctor gave you? Just open your medical record. Forgot to call your GP for an appointment? You can make your appointment anytime and anywhere. Running out of your medication? Why not order your prescription and have it sent directly to your pharmacy? Interested? And you're wondering if it's easy to use? The answer is yes. Once you're set up, it's easy. Your NHS app tells you what to do step by step. The NHS app. From your trusted NHS.
When the NHS app first came out, it made booking GP appointments and ordering prescriptions way easier for a lot of people. And being able to see your health records on your phone was a big plus. But it wasn't perfect. Early on, the app had limited features, and some users ran into glitches or found the ID checks tricky. The design wasn't always the easiest to navigate, especially if you weren't super comfortable with technology. Plus, not everyone had a smartphone or good internet, so there were worries some people might get left out. On top of that, not every GP practice was fully on board yet, so some people couldn't use all of the app's features depending on where they lived. According to the NHS, as of 2025, their app is now being used by more than 37 million people. That's about 3/4 of adults in England. And it's getting busier, with monthly logins doubling from 25 million last year to around 50 million now. The NHS also says their app is saving a lot of time and money. They say since mid-2024, it's helped prevent 1.5 million missed hospital appointments and saved the NHS more than 600 million euros in staff time. Plus, hospitals have sent nearly 12 million fewer paper letters, cutting postage costs by millions. And the NHS isn't shy about sharing these positive success stories online.
People my age seem to use apps for pretty much everything, but not everyone seems to know about the NHS app. I like using the NHS app because it's very convenient. You can do it wherever you are. You can check your health records, you can have a look at your symptoms, You can speak directly to your GPs and hospitals through the NHS app, and it's all really quick. You can do it all in one place. If you turn on notifications, you can get messages directly from your doctor or from your hospital. With the app, you don't have to wake up at 8 a.m. and try and ring your doctor and get in there first. You can just go on the app and see what times are available and book in through there without having to speak to anyone directly. If you've got a repeat prescription and you want to reorder it, then you can do that all through the app.
And more features are on the way. Starting in July, users will be able to nominate a preferred pharmacy through the app. Integration with hospital systems will allow more people to view test results and manage appointments. And later this year, a new feature will also allow users to receive alerts and sign up for relevant clinical trials. While the NHS app has become a central part of the government's plan to modernize healthcare, it hasn't been without controversy or criticism. Experts, even within the medical community, question whether digital tools alone can truly solve the NHS's deeper structural challenges. While the app is helping to create more connected systems for patients and staff, critics point out long-standing issues like workforce shortages, strained resources, and systemic inefficiencies still need to be addressed.
The NHS app is part of a broader push by the government to use technology to increase productivity across public services. And while features like appointment management and prescription tracking have shown early success, many are asking whether digital tools can truly meet the rising demand across the NHS. With waiting lists still long and pressure mounting, it remains unclear whether the app's improvements can drive the deep reform the health service needs, or if they're just a piece of a much bigger puzzle.
Hello, I'm Susan from Sweden.
Mwanda Maipo from Eastern Uganda, Africa.
Hi, I'm Tim from Vancouver, Canada.
I'm Titeshwar Fagao from Manipur State, India. I'm Gumba Obasi from Southeast Nigeria.
Arnaito Chakrini from Western Uganda, Mbarara.
At United Network News, you are the news.
My name's Christina, Field Messenger, report first one in the hurricane down here in Southern California from Mexico.
Real people reporting real stories from all around the world. At UNN, our field messengers are changing the face of news.
This is Jason from United Network News. We're going to be doing some aircrete building with new technologies that allow us to live in comfort and also off the grid.
Take the next step in changing the way the world gets the news. Become a UNN field messenger today.
I am Michelle from South Africa, and we are the United Network News.
I am United Network News.
I am United Network News.
If it is going to be, then it's up to me.
If it's going to be, it's up to me.
Si va a ser así, depende de mí. It's up to me.
It's up to me.
It's up to me.
It's up to all of us. We're UNN.
UNN Field Messenger CJ brings us updates on the local egg situation. After months of empty shelves and skyrocketing prices, it looks like egg prices have finally stabilized.
Just another little follow-on pair, CJ from the United Network News, Goffstown, New Hampshire, on the egg crises. Everybody has eggs now, and there's some on roadside, so it looks like they can't get the prices for the eggs that they usually get in the winter. So they're back to about normal price now. As you can see, there is no limitation. Market basket eggs are $3.99, and the organic pasture raised are $8.99. You gotta be careful, they're tricky. Pasture raised but non-organic. Don't know why. Pasture raised organic. So yeah, egg prices are back to what they were.
Starlink, Elon Musk's satellite internet service, has been trying to expand its satellite internet service across Africa. aiming to bring fast, reliable connectivity to remote and underserved areas. But the rollout hasn't been smooth. Regulatory hurdles, local ownership laws, and political concerns have slowed things down. Despite the hype, getting Starlink fully up and running in many African countries is proving to be a tough climb.
For example, Lesotho has officially launched Starlink, making it the country's first satellite-based broadband provider. It's a big step for connectivity, but not without controversy. Local telecom providers like Vodacom Lesotho have criticized Starlink for not having local ownership, arguing foreign companies should partner with local businesses before entering the market. Civil society groups have also raised concerns about how this could affect domestic investment in the telecom sector.
Starlink, as you all know, is of course Elon Musk's satellite communications company. And according to the Washington Post, Starlink had been seeking access to customers in Lesotho for some time. But it was not until Trump unveiled the tariffs and called for negotiations over trade deals that leaders of the country awarded Musk's firm the nation's first ever satellite internet service license. It's quite a coincidence, isn't it? Now, this deal even drew a mention in an internal State Department memo obtained by the Washington Post. And here's what that memo said. As the government of Lesotho negotiates a trade deal with the United States, it hopes that licensing Starlink demonstrates goodwill and intent to welcome U.S. businesses.
The challenge isn't unique to Lesotho. Starlink's launch in South Africa has been delayed due to a law requiring 30% Black South African ownership for telecom companies. The communications minister says Elon Musk's Starlink won't get a pass on the rules. After criticism from Starlink, the minister proposed allowing companies to skip the rule if they invest in broadband and digital infrastructure instead. The timing raised eyebrows, coming just after President Ramaphosa's White House meeting with Trump.
News out that South Africa really wants to experience how far FAFO can go. Because as you all know, when Cyril went to Washington to have his discussion with Elon Musk and Trump, one of the issues discussed was around Starlink. And we immediately saw that following the suggestion that the ICASA rules may be relaxed to allow alternative equity structures so that Starlink and other ICT sector-based organizations could get their licenses without having to give away 30% of the equity, allowing them to invest in local infrastructure and small businesses, the other equity investment options, which many have called for, the equity investment equivalents. The South African Parliament immediately went into retaliation mode, with the head of the communications body calling the minister to account and saying, what a sellout. The EFF then opposed the bill and said they were sellouts and that this was only being done for the racist Elon Musk. It seems that South Africa cannot take foreign investment seriously, because now ICASA has taken it one step further and said, hold my beer. And what they've suggested is they are going to do an investigation into Starlink because they've noticed that there are a number of unauthorized accesses in Starlink via roaming packages, and that this itself violates ICASA's rules, and that the reason it's violating ICASA's rules is because Starlink is not officially licensed to operate in South Africa. So they're going to investigate Starlink in order to lay a complaint with the International Telecommunications Union, the ITU.
Under pressure from South Africa's telecom regulator, ICASA, Starlink has started disconnecting users accessing its satellite internet through unofficial means, like global roaming plans. Many rural users relied on Starlink as a workaround for better internet. But ICASA warned using the service without approval is illegal. Starlink has notified users to cancel their subscriptions or move their equipment to an approved country, cutting off this backdoor access for thousands. Starlink has also faced challenges in several regions beyond Africa, including the Caribbean and Europe. Bolivia has also blocked Starlink, joining other nations concerned about SpaceX and the influence Elon Musk holds through his global telecommunications network. As a result, many countries are now seeking to diversify their options rather than relying on a single provider.
Why did Bolivia ban Starlink, even though it has the slowest internet in South America? Bolivia's internet is painfully slow, the worst in South America. This is because the country still relies on an old Chinese satellite that barely keeps things running. Still, when Elon Musk's Starlink offered fast, reliable internet, most countries said yes, but Bolivia said no thanks. Why did it reject better technology and high-speed internet? Well, because Bolivia is worried about its sovereignty. Letting a foreign company control your internet, that's risky. Officials fear Musk could dominate the market, crush local providers, and influence politics, especially since he uses his social media platform X to push right-wing views. Bolivia wants Musk to partner with local businesses and play fair or stay out. But here's the twist. People are smuggling Starlink kits into Bolivia anyway. Bolivians want speed, but the government wants control. So Bolivia is stuck between progress and protection.
While Starlink offers huge potential, especially for rural areas, its path into new markets isn't always smooth. Between regulatory red tape, ownership debates, and growing skepticism about Musk's global influence, the company has its work cut out. For now, Starlink's future in Africa and beyond remains a work in progress.
UNN Field Messenger Emma shares the story of a grandmother and yoga teacher traveling around Europe in her camper van to embrace freedom and nature.
Hi, this is Emma, Field Messenger for UNN, reporting from Fuerteventura, Spain in Europe. I'm going to say goodbye to my friend who has just bought the camper van. This report is about Frauke, who chose freedom. Frauke on the road in Europe. We did say goodbye to Frauke. She's a grandmother, a yoga teacher, and a 9D breathwork teacher and therapist. So tell us what you're doing.
I'm going for a Europe tour for a year or the time that I need to go. So to spread the word of 9D breathwork and to connect with nature. Pure nature.
Fantastic.
Dream of my life.
Can I film inside?
Of course.
Of course. She decided to choose more freedom in her life and to connect more with nature. Frauken is her new motorhome, and it will be her home for the next year or even longer if she chooses. Nobody knows, not even her. She's free and we'll see where the road takes her. She has some pre-booked 9D breathwork sessions in Switzerland, Austria, Germany, Sweden, and in Norway. And I know that she's dreaming about seeing the northern part of Norway with the midnight sun and the northern lights. Aurelia Borealis, as we call them here.
Do you like my home?
I do.
Yes?
Very much.
It's cozy.
Are you going to stay here for 1 year?
Oh, more.
More?
Yes, time that I need to see all what I want to see.
All of Europe.
All of Europe, yeah. This is all what I need and all what I want to do.
And you have booked sessions with people?
I have already six sessions booked.
Okay.
In Switzerland, in Austria, in Germany, in Sweden, and in Norway.
And Norway.
Yeah. So,
wonderful.
and then I will flow. I will flow. So
go with the flow.
Those are the dates that I have to be there because a small little place. Yeah.
Okay. We have a present for you.
Oh my gosh. You are crazy, guys. No. Look at it.
These are made by Emma.
Yeah.
If you cannot lose your car key.
Oh, this is amazing. I need this and there is no weight on. Oh, I will put it right now. Oh, this is amazing.
And it's a stone anchor where you come from.
You know, I have my little corner up there.
Yeah.
You know, that I need to put something from here.
Yeah.
I need the water. I need all the elements.
Yeah.
And this is for me grounding completely.
Yeah. It's from Acqui.
That was exactly how do you know this?
Well, I used my bite tensor and I found it in my bunch.
this because I need to put all the elements in my car and take it with me.
That you can hang somewhere.
Oh yeah, it goes to the mirror.
Yeah.
And I have this already. Oh my God.
And the Madeira and the salt from Fuerteventura. Yeah. The Madeira is from Cotillo, this salt.
You're just amazing. Oh my God.
And vitamin C to keep yourself healthy.
You're just gonna make me cry. This is exactly what I needed. You see,
this is from Johanna's cabin. It's the leftover wood.
Oh my God! So this will go to my mirror. I will buy a little, and I have this always with me.
She took a course in Instagram, so she could report where she is and stay in touch with family and friends. She has a satellite antenna in her motorhome, and she can connect wherever she is.
Hope you liked the report, and thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.
Are you ready to change the world? Take the next step and join our weekly Field Messenger meetings. Learn more at unitednetwork.earth. I am United Network News, and so are you.